Okay, now I can kind of really get to the meat and potatoes of everything, because I really couldn't get to it when I was at another video and everything. And you have to understand this: if the addiction or whatever you're latching on to is changing the way that you're acting, would do certain things that you don't do anymore, that's when you have to just be real about it. You know, you need to go on and get the help that you need to get. It will get into you and it will bury itself into your skin, and then it will stay with you because it will learn how to be able to become dependent on the addiction way that you really don't want to be changed in. My connection is kind of going everywhere right now, but so like I was saying before, you know, first off, you have to be self-aware. You know, you have this issue, you're going through whatever, and you're gonna find out a way going out in public, you're interacting with people every day or every other day, then they're going to see what you're going through, and then they might be a trigger for you or whatever the case may be. And again, this reach can give your mind that euphoria or you want or whatever the case may be. So addiction, it could be somebody, like I said before, somebody that you really interact with really well or whatever, but they may be bad for you at that feeling from that person or from anybody, you know, because one thing about addiction is you replace like that. So again, know what your triggers are, know who, where, and what to stay away from, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that you just work at it, you know, because again, when people are addicted to something, or when you're addicted to something, you are not yourself, no matter how much you try and pretend like a functioning addict. And there are those type of people who can, you know, do their thing or whatever, go to work, you know what I'm saying, function in an everyday life, and people don't even know what's going on or whatever, and that's because they know how to hide it. But we need to get to the point to where we need to stop self-inflicting pain on ourselves and suffering on ourselves. We need to get to a point to where we can pinpoint things that are wrong in our lives, or pinpoint actions that we do that are wrong, or just figure out, you know, the things that we can change ourselves so we can become better for ourselves. It's not always cut and dry. It's not always something easy. You know, a lot of people may not help you because they may not want to feel like they're criticizing you or whatever the case may be. Don't let them help you, because the only person who knows you is you. You know you best. You know how you're going to work. You know, first thing when you get up in the morning, if you're struggling with something or you're struggling life right now, you know how your day is going to go by the way your energy is going to be set in that morning. So if you're addicted to something and you wake up in the morning and sometimes that thing may be on your mind or whatever the case may be, or that person or that place or that substance, or it could even be a smell or something, you know what I'm saying, is what I'm saying. But you are in control of your destiny, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, case may be. But it's the truth. You're in control. So if you can get to the point to where you can will your way out of some of the things that you know that you're addicted to, some of the things that are bringing you down, some of the things that just aren't, get past them. You know, a lot of people have a whole lot of trouble with addiction, and it's because they don't ever want to admit that they're addicted to something. And then, you know, we can't do everything on our own. I know I talk about it a lot, you know, self-awareness and, you know, strength for yourself and trying to, you know, weed out everything. But you really sometimes can't do it alone. So sometimes you're going to need what I need to pray, you know what I'm saying? Doing things like that, that's what's going to help you, you know, get over the hump of whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're struggling with. So I wanted to come out here and do this this follow-up video because earlier I didn't like it because I was at work and I was kind of rushed or whatever. But again, addiction is real.